Okay. The ribbon has been cut, the extension is officially open, and all of the special guests have made their way to the platform in anticipation of the first passenger service to Tani Koev. Push the carriages into Macbeth South platform to allow the guests to board. Right. So, let's come to my favourite view. Right. Okay, in we come. There were some balloons there. Scotsman, can you link to Hamilton route, please? And don't forget, guys, if you do like a route like that, well, the Hamilton's fine because it's been approved, but if you do like a route that you see, please go and give it a thumbs up, because they're not always there to do so, if that makes sense. Right, we're going to be running down the hill. Harry, hello, welcome. I do hope that you're well today. Scotsman, can you put a link in chat, please? Come on, do your job. Right, this is the first train going to Tani Koev. All guests are aboard. Await the bell from the guard before departing to Eshkagiliog. There was no bell from the guard, so we're going. There it is. Gosh, that's a long time after. Right, we're moving. There we go. Thank you, Scotsman. Right, I need to not. That is not. Oh, we get a thank you. We get an open banner. Let's give a whistle as we go through. And then we start speeding, because this is me driving. And we like the speeding. Oh gosh. Oh, we've stopped. We didn't want to stop. This stupid route. What's the drawback, Sprinter? The size of it, the length, the fact that you can't actually come down this hill without breaking everything. Right, right, yeah, we're about there. No, we didn't want it in release. We want it in self-lapped. Are you rubbish at driving? Oh, Sprinter, you need to learn. You are denying yourself many privileges, my friend. Start on something easy like the 4F in the academy. Get used to that. Stick it on a nice long route. See if you can keep it running. And then work your way up. So start with auto fireman, then move to what I do with the buttons, and then try and do it on advanced. You don't have to try and do it on advanced. I'm more than happy doing it this way. But don't stick with auto fireman, because auto fireman is useless. Just use it to get used to the feel of the loco. And then you move on to your Victory Works stuff. Scenario train spotting to finish the stream with some nice train spotting. Maybe. I think we've got a few. We've got your King loco that's to be done, Scotsman. So we do have a few other bits to do that can fill the time quite nicely. We are not going to be on time. I'm going to use the buttons instead. Watch me driving them and learn how not to do it. Actually, yeah, that's a very good question, guys. Who do you think's better at driving Steam, me or Matt? Jellybean, that's true, but it's good as a start. Until you get used to it, to using the balance in the regulator and the regulator and the cutoff, then it is actually a really good start. Right, we're coming in to stop in this place. He says, let's stop, good. And open the doors. Hate to say it, Captain, but Matt. Yeah, I probably agree with that. But Matt does do it a lot more than I do. It's his job. Auto fireman always fires and adds water at completely the wrong times. It also knows nothing about ideal fire masses. That's true. Plenty of practice makes perfect. Matt. Sprinter says that I'm good. I'm really not good at driving Steam. I can't stop. That's my problem. Well said. What's well said? Chris. Matt's job is making tea for the workers. You did say reasonable. Actually, no, I don't need that back. Because as soon as we let go of these brakes, we're rolling. Chris, what did I say? Right, release the brakes. There's the belt. And down we go. Sprinter. Matt is the lead on what's that new thing they're doing? Train Sim World. Matt is the lead. Oh, it's Matt's job. Well, I want to make it my job. As in, I want to do this for my job. And Chris has helped out with that today. Thanks, Chris. Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to drive steam trains better. Maybe I just need to drive trains better. I can't do modelling. I've tried so many times to do modelling. I can learn coding, and I've learnt some coding, but I cannot model. Don't have the patience for it. I'm struggling to make a route because I don't have the patience for it, let alone modelling. I can do scenarios, happy with that. I can do scripting when I know what I'm doing and I've learnt the language. Beyond that, no, I can't do it. There's a point where you need to know your limitations. When Matt retires, apply for the job to replace him. Problem is, I don't think I'll be far behind him. That's true, Amarillo. And not only that, when one of them falls and breaks, he's the one that gets blamed. I would make it. Oh, thanks, Chris. Dum dum dum. Da dum dum dum. Don't worry, I'm not going to scare you all. It was Chris's idea. Hashtag blame Chris. Prods with a sword waiting for this question. To the what? You. There was no question, Mr. Harrison. Walsim live. Do I? Oh yeah, no, I do have the S. I have the S160 and I've played it. Right, drop the two carriages here off at the platform and perform a run around using Tanny Corrid head shunt and Tanny Corrid run around. That was quite simple. Let's drop them off. No, we're going backwards. Excuse me, Mr. Man. Looking very posh for our opening day. I better check that we have the road. We do. Oh, it's all automatic. Good. This is another speed at which we need to shunt. Lovely. Has that now changed? Yes, it has. So it's not that into forward. Let's release the brakes and go forwards. No blue balloons. No, afraid not. I do have the S160. I can't say I'm a fan of it, but I've got it. Dig Wrist, hello and welcome. Welcome to the stream. I do hope that you are well. We're currently performing a run around to couple back up to these so that we can go back up the hill. Right, that is all the power that we're putting on that, because I'm not very good at this bit. So we are going to come in slowly. Please drive it. Really? Maybe. Do you have the S160, Luke? Are you thinking of getting the S160? We haven't taken a... That's a different one with the balloons in the middle too. Right, we're coming up to our couple. Come on, backwards, 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 and stop. Press T to inform the passengers you are just about ready to depart. We're about ready to depart, guys. Get back on the train, please. Yes, but oh, you need TS first. Oh, okay. You're well. Good. I'm glad that you're well. 99 red balloons. You can count them if you wish. Scenario leftovers. The S160 was expensive. Right, we need some water in. And we're now clear to go. So let's clear the cylinders and move. And we're finally going up the hill. I've always come down, I've never actually gone up. Right, we've got enough water on. There you go, true challenge for me. I'm not doing it today. I was actually thinking that we could end with InstaSim's challenge that I completely messed up last time. But he's not in chat, so I might just do that next time. Has loads of rolling stock and many. I still don't actually know everything that's in that pack. But there are. I've seen 3 liveries. There's the black, the grey, and the blue. The blue one looks quite nice. I want to do a scenario in that. Come on. Right, we're on the 1 in 45, which is good. But what happened was I got the S160 up as a donation goal, and I was talking about how I got a couple of steam locos that I wanted to get, and I wanted the mana class, and I was going to buy it once I got the S60, and I was going to spend this month's wages on it. And Jellybean very kindly donated me the money for the mana class, and since that then cleared what was supposed to be saving for the S160, I bought the S160 from the wages instead. Right, we're going to tank the boiler, be warned. Because I don't actually know what the ideal pressure on this is, so we're going to be using the stop here to do that. Right, get on please, peoples. Has a mass of rolling stock. What rolling stock does it have? I know it's got a couple of tanks. There's no blower on this, he says. Let's watch everything in cab. It sounds as though there is. Is it up there? Ah, it's there. So there is a blower. Right, what's our maximum pressure? We're nowhere near it. Oh, that's using the blue livery. There's a French one, a Polish one, a USSR one. A what if BR black? Oh, so that's not actually true. An LMR, which is your favourite. I don't know what the LMR is. I'm thinking it's the London Midland. And a few US liveries, plus the S-160 with the British and US flags to celebrate the friendship between Britain and the US. Has lots, all for Soviet US. Okay, I'll have to have a look at it. Right, let's get ready to move again. There's the belt. Come on. Longmoor Military Railway. Oh, okay. That's not British, is it? Is the Longmoor British? Yes, Scotland. Oh, okay. And we're speeding. Oh, we're speeding quite heavily up the bank. Let's do that and slow down. Number of wartime period freight wagons are included, such as the flat car and gallon tank, LMS brake van, flat car. Okay. Right, we're coming in towards Macbeth. Oh, okay, so that scenario I played the other day then, with it helping out with the war effort, that wasn't actually true. They were only on the Longmoor Railway in Scotland. Were they actually on the Longmoor Railway in Scotland, or is that another what if? I don't know. Right, we've got the safeties going, which is good. Bearing in mind we're maxed up quite a steep hill. Stop speeding! Slow down! Now we're on the flat. Now we're on the steepest part of the hill. S60 did for during World War II. Pulling military traffic. British Railway Service. Oh, okay. I'm now really confused. The help in the war effort was true. Delivery was a US one. Oh, okay. But they were all gone before BR was formed. I'm going to have to do some research into the engine, I think. Outside view for the grandson, indeed. There we go, Mr. Degrist's grandson. Or Digrist. And now I'm speeding again. And we've got to stop. We're stopping at the north or the south? We're stopping at the north. Brake. If I lose all my points, brake. But no, gosh, now we're stopped. Over 2,120 S-160s were built. Right, let's get back to here. Ready to brake and stop. There we go. Stop anytime soon. Right, let's get the peoples on. That's actually quite a nice shot. I'm going to take that. Do I like this? No. No, no, no. Not at all. Right, who wants to play a quick game of Guess the Drink? Or should we leave that for next time? I think we might leave that for next time. I do not like the S160's whistle. That deep sound. Compared to that nice, sweet little, polite, please move out of the way sound. The British whistle is just like an Englishman saying, excuse me please. The British one, the American one's like, get out of my way. Apple Blackcut, no. HST, no. Right, that's enough in the firebox. Right, I might actually see if we can do this bit outside. Need to open them as well. Need to put that into full. Lemon squash, no. Oh, well done, Chris. Orange squash. Should we take a walk? No, there's the whistle. We're going to do this from out here anyway. Right, I can't hear the bell from here, so we'll just start. Something fizzy. No, it was orange squash. The TLDR version of the above is that the GWR got 174 of them. Hey, what? I need to read some more on that loco. According to Wikipedia, 800 locomotives were built for Britain, 174 to the GWR, that doesn't add up to 800. That adds up to about 300 and something. The loud, messy and smelly only got 50. I think that they were too heavy for the loud, messy and smelly. They had a light engine policy, which was actually quite dangerous. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go and have a read of that wiki page. So the GWR technically got. So how many were on the LMR then? In that blue livery? And Mr. Harrison, isn't there one preserved in this country at the moment on the NYMR? And if so, which one was that? Was that one of the American ones? Only one. Oh, so there was only one on the LMR. Okay. And I'm guessing that's the one that's preserved then. Will I be in medal scoring territory? This is the question that we now need to be asking ourselves. Four or five are preserved. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So there are definitely two. This is one of the reasons why I'm doing my YouTube series, because I don't actually know anything about what is and isn't preserved, and it actually has been quite insightful already, just having a look into heritage railways and narrow gauge railways to see how many there are. That has been quite, there we go, quite something to see. And due to their numbers on the design of build quantities, 26 examples have survived into preservation, making them one of the most numerous survivors of all mainline steam locomotives. Oh, okay. But it's a bit like that with some of the tank engines, and the tank engines were cheaper to buy from the scrap yards. Churnet Valley has two, both running. Well, maybe when I get there I'll see one. But yeah, it was quite telling that, you know, there's so many railways, and yet most of us could probably name 10 and then start to struggle. So it will be quite an eye-opener to go around and to see them all and to do that. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Oh, too late. Thank you, driver. The first of many services to run from Tani Coed to Corris. Other more ex-European use ones from Hungary, Poland, etc., which have been smuggled back here over time. Right, we got 595. I think that's a bronze. Yep, that went up.